What's up, everyone? We are headed to our photo shoot tonight. It's an engagement photo shoot. I'm super excited about this, as this is kind of the first official photo shoot that I'm doing as President Studio. It is what I've been building, and I'm super excited about it. I just wanted to bring you along. So here we go. How's it going? I'm here for a photo shoot and engagement at the, yeah. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one. I don't know why, but those moments always fluster me and I never say the right thing, and so I sound like a doofus. But we're through, and now I have to find where my parking is, and then we're gonna set up and kind of figure out what exactly we want to do for our shots and our angles, and get together with the groom-to-be and see if he has any preferences on some things. And yeah, it should be great, but here we go. Let's see.
Welcome to Grand Cypress. Please use your guest room key to enter the parking lot or press the button to retrieve a ticket.
Boy, I don't know. Oh boy.
Dumb people are always blissfully unaware of how dumb they really are.
All right, only slightly sketchy, but I did it. We got it. And now we gotta kind of figure out where exactly the shoot's gonna happen. These grounds are pretty big, but I believe the client gave me a detailed walkthrough video, so that's super helpful. If you can get that from your clients, that's awesome. Do that. New sling bag for Marissa for Father's Day. Peak design. Awesome. Canon R5. I need a different bag for these things. This is kind of helpful, but it becomes too heavy and not reliable. Also, something I find super helpful, especially when kind of getting ready for a photo shoot and stuff like that, having these little pouches just makes organization more helpful. I'll throw like batteries in there, or like a lav mic here, so it doesn't get all tangled up. But like this, I'll toss it in here. This one is made by my friend Jeff. Jeff makes all of these by hand. I mean, I don't know if you can see the, you can do the influencer thing. I don't know if you can see like the finishings on this. It beats any professional bag whatsoever. Maybe this is dumb, but I kind of want to make a hat that says like press or media on it. I don't think anyone would care, but it'd be kind of cool. So they told me that there is parking validation, so I'm gonna go grab that. And then we're gonna go to our spot and get set up. So hopefully we can do that.
For the parking?
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help. All right, anyways, I was able to get parking validation, and now I gotta head back to the car, throw this in there so that way I don't forget it or anything like that and cost myself who knows how much. I'm excited. This place is awesome. What is happening? All right, so as you can see, we're at our spot. I got to do some test shots. The lighting's obviously going to change quite a bit, so I just want to make sure that even if that changes, we are set up to be able to capture the actual moment. If we miss that moment, that is game over. The other stuff is supplemental, really. So we're just going to make sure we got our angles, we got everywhere we need to be, and so I think we're going to go do that right now. I'll just let you kind of see what I do when I do that. So here you go. Okay. I've actually not used this monopod before. And obviously you can see that because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Aha, hello. Maybe this is as far as it goes. Wait, that doesn't make sense though. Aha. All right, now we're cooking. So I am shooting on an R5, which has way more forgiveness in its color range. Like it'll preserve highlights better, preserve shadows better. So I'm thinking, sorry, that was a ramble. So what I'm thinking about doing is maybe shooting actually a hair. You're good. No, you're good. There's an engagement at 8, but you're good until then. Yeah, actually part of this job is kind of directing traffic too, to make sure that the moment is not spoiled, I guess. Spoiled's the wrong word, but I wish I had a CPL filter on me. And then some of this too is not just setup, but it's also trying to get some good photos of some of the things that I'm not gonna be able to get during the actual photo shoot itself. Something I like to do in my photography is actually shoot with what's called dirty frames. What that means is I am actually keeping something in front of everything else. So in this instance, I don't know if you can see, but in this instance, it's like I'm keeping a little bit of the flowers actually in my shot. So that way when I zoom in, I get some of that color infringement on the rest of the photo. It's really cool, but I'll show a photo here. Also, this is the first time having the Osmo Pocket on a photo shoot, and it's actually really helpful. Right now, this is like legit up in a tree. It's attached to a wire that's actually wrapping around the tree that these lanterns are on. So I just had one of her friends stand in for her just to kind of figure out and make sure that I'm framing her properly. And yeah, so this is gonna be awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. Yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. It's definitely about this time that my mind starts racing. I think part of that is the ADHD. I think part of that is the anxiety, but there's also a lot of excitement in this and a lot that could go really well. I think my brain focuses on, man, there's a lot that could go wrong, but yeah, I'm trying to challenge myself to make sure that I'm actually not moving in that space, and I am challenging myself with, hey, what could go right and what could go really well? What could change the trajectory of your thought process tonight? So I'm looking for that one thing. Just like I'm looking for a really good shot, I'm also just looking for the right way to change that mentality, because I want to give them the best work that I can, and the way I do that is with a clear mind. So processing your feelings in the middle of a photo shoot is okay, and it's actually really responsible, and it's a really good way to help your client. So it's not counterintuitive. Don't shove it down. Work through it. Also, this is the rig that I'm on tonight. I am borrowing it. It's a 70-200. It's an R5C, but even though it is a cinema camera, it doesn't really matter. This thing can pump out some really incredible photos, so I'm excited to see what we can make tonight. All right, say a few things.
Hello, checking, check, test, 1, 2, check, testing, 1, 2.
And then I just want to make sure that I'm on, so I'm going to be over there, then I'm going to follow you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm actually going to swing up this way and go over here.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
Close to violet on a Sunday, nearly made it into bloom, but I know all the ordinary.
Well, I think that went surprisingly well. I don't know why I'm saying surprisingly. I need to have more confidence in that, but yeah, everything went well, and we're just wrapping up now. Actually, we're fully wrapped up, and yeah, so I have a friend in town that I'm actually picking up at the airport. And then I'm gonna edit these photos, so you might see a few of these at the end. But yeah, thanks for coming along. This was a lot of fun. I think I might share more videos like this, and let me know if you enjoyed this. I hope you did. Hopefully the photos aren't terrible. That's always a little bit of, back of the mind, but like I said, I'm trying to actively change the fact that that's not how I'm thinking. It's gonna be good. So here we go, and thanks for coming along. And hopefully I dry off from all of this sweat. If you can see it, I'm so sorry, it's gross. But yeah, this was great. I had a lot of fun. And yeah, I don't think I ever imagined myself being in this spot to where I thought I was gonna be anything other than a designer. But as I've grown, there's so many things that actually excite me. And so instead of cowering back like I always have, I'm just doing it. So it sucks that I get so anxious during these times, but I have been working so hard at just making sure that I don't let that stop me anymore. I've let it stop me for 30 years. And it's just not who I want to be as a person. I don't want to be that as a creative. It really is limiting when you have aspirations and you have different ways that you want to expand and learn and grow, and the anxiety just overtakes that. But I'm deciding first that it's not the thing that's running the show anymore. But that also comes because I put in the hard work of a lot of counseling. I've put in probably 8 months worth of counseling regularly, as well as just figuring out what medicine also works for my mind. And by doing so in both of those ways, it allows me to choose, because it kind of gets me to a net zero, and then I have tools that I can use that get me into a mentality where I can learn and I can grow and I can do all the things that I know that I can work hard to achieve. So yeah, that's that. Oh man, after I've done this, it makes me so excited. It reminds me kind of how when I was a kid and I was terrified of roller coasters, and don't get me wrong, I still don't like roller coasters, but that first time I remember getting on one, I was so anxious waiting in line. I mean, just fear. But I still did it. And while I was on it, I was even scared, but 50% of the way I realized, man, I'm having so much fun and I'm safe. What happened after that was then I was ready to get on the next roller coaster, because I had already tested and proven that, okay, it's safe. I'm okay to go on this. That's kind of what that feels like. Like, okay, I'm ready to go on to the next photo shoot. I'm ready to do the next engagement. And in fact, I've also been thinking about learning wedding photography, because I know that the mentality I have about wanting to make sure and ensure that each couple has the best memories of those days, how special and how important is that? Because my wife and I, we had an experience like that with our wedding photographer, and I won't say who it is. She was young at the time, but we really struggled with the photos that we got. And when we asked her about them, we were met with a lot of pushback. And that pushback really kind of soured our taste. And we felt like, are we in the wrong for asking this? When really, no. Like, we were the clients. We just wanted photos of, at that time, like, our grandparents. My grandpa was sick. Her grandpa was sick. So we wanted to make sure that we had those memories preserved. And so we prodded her, and she finally gave those photos to us, and that was, we were really appreciative of that. But even if she wasn't proud of them, us as the clients, we want polished, beautiful photos for sure. but we also want to make sure that we have some of those memories as well. And even if they're not the most picturesque, that's okay. Yeah, you don't have to put them in your portfolio, but deliver them. And so that's kind of the mentality that I'm going in with. And like at the end of that photo shoot, I know most photographers would not recommend doing this, and that's okay, but I am actually offering them, if they feel like they missed any photos that they really wish they had, or they even saw photos, you know, somewhere on the internet, and they're like, oh man, I wish we would have had that. I just offered them, because we're all local, of a 15 to 30 minute reshoot, because I want to make sure that their takeaway from working with me is that they're seen and they're loved as a couple, because this is important. It's important that they can remember this time well. And so I want to be part of the good memories of that and not the bad. I don't want to be a reason that something is taken away from this experience. So anyways, that was a long way to say I want to do more of these experiences. I thought I'd kind of show what I do for people as we go into a photo shoot. I just create this PDF that they can view on their phone, or I can show them. So like ring focus shots, some wide shots, medium shots, details and close-ups. So I'll just provide this PDF to them. So I've always found that really helpful. They find it helpful as well. At least I've gotten feedback on that being the case. So yeah, just a nice little helpful thing. I appreciate you coming around and watching this video. Hopefully there's something about it that you are able to take away from it. And I just really appreciate you watching and listening. We'll see you soon. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Share it with a friend, share it with other creatives that you think could be helpful, or just someone that you think would enjoy this. And we'll see you next time.